Our beautiful sister over here shared a story when she was a teen mom. Oh my god, she hid the pregnancy for good 8 months. Nobody knew she was pregnant for 8 months. She was wearing baggy clothes. Nobody knew she was pregnant. She hid it for 8 good months while she was pregnant at 14 years old. Let's go ahead and listen to the full story. Then I'll come back and share my opinion.
I was 8 months pregnant, 14 years old, and nobody knew. Not even the baby daddy. I was so afraid. I went to school every day wearing baggy clothes so no one could tell. But I remember the summer right before my 10th grade year in high school, I had went and stayed like a week over my dad's house. When I went back home, my stepmom had called my mom and was like, you should get Brit checked out because, the whole time here she was asleep and, she gaining a lot of weight, something might be up. So my mama had called me downstairs while they were on the phone like, Brit, what's going on? Your dad and him saying, they think something going on with you. I'm nervous as fuck. I was so afraid that I tried to act like it just didn't exist. Like I just thought it would just go away. I don't know. I was so young. I was so dumb. So at that point, listen, I couldn't hide it no more. My mom was like, lift your shirt up. I lifted my shirt up and it was like a little basketball right there, round and pregnant. My mom rushed me to the hospital and the doctor said she's 8 months pregnant. It's like things just happen so fast, y'all. Like my life just felt like a whole just whirlwind. Even talking about it right now, trying to recall just like what happened is kind of crazy because it's like, damn, like so much happened so fast. My due date was in like 6 weeks. I had gone my whole pregnancy without any prenatal care. So I was literally going to the doctor 2 to 3 times per week until I went into labor. As an adult, when I think back on how irresponsible that was, I just truly thank God that He blessed me with a healthy baby boy. My mom put together a baby shower for me. We had it in the basement of our house. And when I tell y'all, my whole basement was full of high school kids at my baby shower. I had so much support that I'm so thankful still to this day and grateful for. And a couple weeks later, I was in the hospital delivering a baby boy at the age of 15 years old. And from that point on, my whole life changed. Wow. No, I wasn't on any birth control. I wasn't the only kid that age in my school having sex. I'm just the only one that got pregnant and had the baby. I remember going back to school and my teachers and my friends in school just being so shocked, like they couldn't believe it, but they were so supportive, And if it wasn't for, just some of those teachers believing in me, I wouldn't have graduated from high school. Some of the kids' parents, they didn't want them to hang out with me no more. They felt like I was a bad influence because I was now a mother and, I would drive my mama car every morning to drop my son off at daycare and then come home and catch the bus so I could go to school. My first job was at Taco Bell. So I would go to school and then after school, I would go work my job at Taco Bell and then start the day all over again. My son would come with me to school to all the basketball games. He would come and take my spring pictures with me. It'd be me and him. It was like our family portraits for my high school pics. It would be me and my son. Giving up was never an option for me, because in my mind, like I had to be strong and I had to make it for my child. I have worked many jobs, and when I tell you, being a mother has been the toughest job of them all, but the most rewarding. I feel like it has had the most purpose and the biggest impact on my life. To any young girl that's watching this video though, if you are having sex or if you are thinking about having sex, please protect yourself, and please find somebody that you trust, that you can communicate with, that can properly educate you on how to protect yourself. And parents, I know it's a tough conversation to have, but it is a very necessary conversation to have. We rather teach our kids and protect them instead of them being out here finding out shit on their own. And anybody that's been in this situation or currently in this situation, I just want to tell you to keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Now my son is 20 years old. He looked at me the other day and said, "Man, Ma, I couldn't imagine having no kid right now." He was like, "When you was 20 years old, I was 5 years old." I'm like, yep. It made me nervous even thinking about it. It's little moments like that that make me happy that I never gave up.
Wow, that was a beautiful story. That was a beautiful one indeed, and it ended up well. I feel like it even started well. Even the fact that she hid the pregnancy for 8 good months from her stepmom and her father, even from the baby daddy. But she didn't mention the baby daddy afterwards anyway. But when her mom found out, I was very shocked what her mom did. Her mom threw her a baby shower, took her to the hospital. She was very supportive. That was beautiful, because most home getting pregnant at age 14, then getting pregnant at age 14 is like you've lost it all. Before you see your parents supporting you, they will first make sure you see hell. They will make sure they show you shaggy. In fact, they will even beat you with the pregnancy, and you won't even go back to school. Like, she went back to high school to finish high school, and thank God for our supporting friends as well in class and our teachers and everything. That was beautiful, and that is like a rare thing that doesn't happen to teen moms that accidentally get pregnant. That they don't even know what it is to be pregnant. They just feel like my tummy is growing. They were not educated about it, nothing. Social media was not like that then, unlike social media now, that you learn every single thing on social media. Like, if I want to know how to do something now, I need to just go to Google, how to blah, 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 blah. But then there was nothing like how to anything. If you're not physically trained by your parents or by your very close loved ones, you will know what that is. Probably you will learn it from a man outside. And you guys know men have always been men. Anyway, so as in a support system, beautiful. And this is rare coming from a teen mom. And it's also beautiful to listen to. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. And yeah, if you're going through something like this, the thing is, being a mom, as she said, she has done a lot of jobs, but being a mom is like the toughest job ever, and no one prepare you. In short, I don't think a teenager would just want to give birth and get pregnant on their own, unless they were raped, or probably they were not properly educated on birth control, or they were not properly educated on how to protect themselves and everything, or probably your parents, in not in Nigeria, when you're at 14, 15, 16, they already give you a man to marry as the fourth wife or something. If you are not like that, getting pregnant at that age is very rare. And oh my God, I cannot imagine what she went through. No. That was being a mom at that young age. Being a mom at like 20 something, 30 something is a whole lot of work. Come to think about, when you're a mom at 14, 15, 16, that's a lot. Like, things like this happen, and no, that's a lot. Anyways, this is just like educating parents to educate their children about sex, which is very important. Some parents do not talk to sex. Like someone like me, I was not educated about sex from my parents at all. Like it was like a conversation. It was not even a conversation. Like they will not tell you anything about sex. You just assume that you should know on your own. So I feel like parents should always educate their. This is a conversation you have to, or else at the end of the day, they'll get it outside and you don't know who else is educating them about these things. They might get mistake and it will affect their entire life. Totally. Totally. Wow. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section, and thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and kind of post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload interesting video like this one. I'll see you all in my next one.